everyone, it's Lisa E, radio producer, Lisa E Entertainment. I'm wishing everybody a wonderful time. Jason, Stacy, you guys do such a great job, and I'm glad to help again this year, and much success to you guys. You guys deserve everything. This is going to be such a great event, so can't wait.
The Jason Mckie Foundation is absolutely identical to the Jason Mckie I know. A wonderful young man, a great heart, and his goal in life is to help other individuals, especially those who have served in our armed forces, their families and their children. There is no greater testament to what a person can do with their own celebrity than to help others. And that is why I love him.
This is my first time in this event. I moved here in April, and Jason reached out to me because we went to Temple together. We went to the same college, and he was in the area. He's a veteran of the Bears, so just, good to meet him and him show me the way a little bit, and support them, and they keep our country safe and everything. So I'm more than happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to it.
A little bit about your foundation.
Yeah, well, my foundation started it back in 2008, and what we do is we raise money and try to benefit military families and soldiers that are in emergency need, and it's been a blessing to have the types of successful. So really appreciate their efforts, and there's a lot of people out there who are naive to the fact that we are a country who's been at war for a long time, and me being a military guy, military brat, father, retired Air Force for a long time. And had so many friends who went off and served their country and came back injured or came back and haven't been the same the way that they left here, but haven't returned the same. And I think it's bad that us as Americans we tend to forget that. So what we've been trying to do is just raise funds and raise awareness, and to actually just donate money back to the guys who come back disabled and come back here and can't get a job, or the insurance doesn't cover everything that they need. And we try to raise money and do various events and try to get back to those guys who put their lives on the line for us every single day.
So what's the events for this weekend? How is everything going about? I know we have
dinner, gala, comedy show. We got some good comics. We got a lot of auction items, a lot of live auction items. A lot of my teammates have been here to support. A lot of my former teammates as well. And I think a lot of the donors are here as well. And then we have golf coming up tomorrow. So guys will get on the golf course and tear up the golf course. But at the same time, everybody's having a good time here, but it's for a great cause. So it's a win-win situation for us, and we're thrilled to have as many people show up as they did.
Yeah, what does that mean to you? You talked about former and current teammates who are currently on the Bears. What does that mean to have your teammates here with you at this event?
It means the world to me, because it shows that your relationship goes beyond football with each other. We're not teammates no more. We're always going to have that brotherhood, and we're always going to share the memories that we had on the field. But it's an honor to have these guys here, and they've donated their time. But the bigger thing is they know why they're donating their time. It's for a great cause. Teammates know it, and they donate a little bit of their time to help help for a great cause.
What's the future outlook and goal for the Jason McKee Foundation?
Man, the future is bright, man. We have a lot of different things that we want to do. We actually want to get to the point where we can just donate houses to disabled veterans who don't have jobs or can't get a job because they are disabled, and that's our goal, just to try to touch as many military families and soldiers as we can. And I think we've done a good job of that so far, and we'll continue trying to work towards that.
Well, Jason McKee at the Jason McKee Foundation event. Mike Pendleton, SportsOnChicago.com.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right.
Meet a lot of these guys, and no one has been more generous and gracious and really just a better overall person as a friend, as a family man than Jason. So we are honored to be here tonight. Again, I thought last year's event was just terrific, and I know tonight's going to be even better. So without further ado, this is the man that makes this all happen. Of course, his lovely wife, Stacy, also. That's my disclaimer I put in there just to save you a little bit. Jason McKee, everyone, give him a hand.
Thank you. I'm not a big speech guy. I can do the radio stuff, a little bit of TV stuff, but the speech stuff is not my thing. But I just want to thank everybody for coming out here, man. I mean, Jeff, JD's talked about, we do everything, me and my wife, and we got wonderful volunteers, Nicole Christensen, Michelle Cianferri. But none of this would be possible without you guys. You guys donating your time. I want to thank all our sponsors for donating your time, for donating your money to make this possible for us to do what we're striving to do. And I also want to thank, as you see, a lot of guys here in uniform from various branches. I want to thank you guys, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be standing here, feeling safe like we are. You guys, you took an oath for your country. And every time you deployed or you go to work, you lay it on line for your country. And I say all the time, a lot of people look at athletes as heroes, and they put us on a pedestal as role models. But I think you guys, you servicemen and women from all branches of the military. And I can't say soldiers no more, because my dad choked me out this morning because I kept saying soldiers, and he's like, son, the soldier is just the army. You're touching every branch of the service. So I didn't say soldiers, Pop, so you can't choke me out no more. Seriously though, people put us on a pedestal for what we do on the field, but you guys are the real heroes. I say it all the time. We go out there on a football field and we play a game, but when you guys are deployed, you're playing a game of life. You may not come back. You may not come back the way that you left, but we're going to walk off the field. We may have a few broken fingers, bumps and bruises, but we're going to walk off the field. So I just want to salute you guys for what you do, and I also want to thank a lot of my former teammates. Now I can't say teammates because I'm retired now, but I want to thank a lot of my former teammates, a lot of guys you see around the room with the Chicago Bears and different sports teams. I want to thank you guys for donating your time. I know a lot of you guys have just got out of mini camp as well. I want to thank you for donating your time and being here to support my foundation. And man, I just want to thank everybody for coming. I hope everybody has a good time, drink up. The silent auction will be open for a while. We got a lot of live auction items and some good comedy, man, so you guys enjoy, and I hope everybody has a great time.
Thank Jason. I met him about a year ago. He was doing internet radio, and I've been in radio for like 10 years, so I gave him some pointers, just a couple pointers, and now he's big time. Like, you're huge in radio. Seriously. But I personally want to thank you for all that you're doing. I am the daughter of an Air Force man. Anybody in here from the Air Force? No one from the Air Force? Oh, okay. Yes, Air Force. Yay. So thank you for the wonderful work that you do. We appreciate you. Okay, everybody ready for a great evening? Yes? I need a little bit more noise in here. Yeah, it's kind of quiet. Okay, there we go.
So I got a special guest, my brother, should I say, a guy who's known me for a long time, a guy I grew up with, Captain Robert F. I'm going to introduce him in a minute, but it's funny to me now seeing him, calling him Captain, because if his commanding officer knew some of the things that we did, I don't know if he would be calling him captain, but it's an honor for me to have him here. He's a busy guy, he's always busy, but he took time out to come here and speak and just to share some of his experiences, and he's going to come up and give a great speech, but it's an honor for him to be here, and he's definitely one of the people that inspired me to start this foundation, and that's my best friend, Captain Robert Effler.
All right, I'm going to break one of the cardinal rules and use my little iPad here for some notes. Hey, how about another round of applause for Jason, Stacy, their staff to put this thing together. Yeah, so 2008, man, Jason calls me on the phone. I was overseas. All right, just returned from overseas, and he says, hey, I'm thinking about putting together a nonprofit organization. What do you think I should do? And of course, my default was, hey, what does mom say? What's Big Mac say? Because they're their mom and dad. And he said, hey, they mentioned something about doing something for the military, giving back to where I came from. And I said, hey, I agree. Not a lot of celebrities, not a lot of them do that. And here we are. It's 2013. This is the second golf and dinner gala that he's hosted. 250 plus people attending. Tons of money here to be donated, straight from this event straight to the soldiers. Man, what a great event, and I appreciate it, Jason. It's a testament to Jason and Stacy, their moral compass to give back to the community, specifically for him to reach back to his roots. His father was a service member, and to say, hey man, I could give to a lot of things. I could do the coaching, all the things that he does within the community, but more specifically to give back each and every year to the military community. And he doesn't do it just at this event. He reaches out year long, all year. He reaches out to me, he reaches out to other friends that we have that serve in the military, and he's constantly calling us saying, hey man, what can I do for you and your guys? Can I send a care package? Hey, what do you think about me trying to do a trip out there overseas? Who would I talk to set that up? And man, it really makes you feel good inside when you've got a guy like Jason, who by all accounts is a pretty successful human being. And he's calling me, Captain Schmuckatelli, and saying, hey man, how can I come out there and visit you and your guys? I mean, I would think he's got a lot more going on in his life than that, but he doesn't. He makes time for each and every service member he knows, and the ones that he doesn't know. So ultimately, man, why are we here tonight? We're definitely not here to pat Jason on the back for his Abe Lincoln look-alike beard, because man, it ain't Abe wasn't bald, so it ain't looking that good. No, man, we're here because ultimately we've been involved in 12 years of ongoing combat overseas. We've been battling with terrorists who on a daily basis live and die to basically strip us of our freedoms that my fellow members here in uniform have viciously fought to uphold and keep intact. I mean, this is obviously no news to you, but I bring it up because if any of you watch the media, it's very unlikely that you'll see a news report out there talking about my fellow soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen out there prosecuting the mission overseas and bringing some discontent to the enemy on their turf. You will very rarely hear about that anymore. It's not a very popular topic. Instead, you'll probably hear about some singer who might or might not be pregnant, or some guy's exploits on the Desperate Housewives show. But it's kind of a morale buster to the younger men that serve in the military when they're over there putting their lives on the line each and every day, and they experience and see things over there, loss of life, their friends. Some of them come back maimed and mutilated pretty bad from the conflict, and they come back to that kind of lack of support structure, if you will. It's frustrating because these young men and women, they go over there, they sacrifice almost everything. As a matter of fact, they probably have made the greatest sacrifice that my generation will see, and has not been seen since the days of Vietnam and World War II. They go over there and they sacrifice it all for a code. they follow orders. They don't ask any questions. They do what they're told. They prosecute the mission. They try to come home and bring their men home. They train for combat, and it's a life or death game. Like Jason said, there are no, the winning and losing is defined by life or death. You know, I wasn't gonna get into a bunch of war stories, but I had done multiple tours overseas, and that had really not smacked me in the face until 2010 when a team of pararescuemen were shot down, ultimately losing their lives. 3 of my team members, one of them who was a very close personal friend that I had mentored and trained. And then, you know, as I took that in and compartmentalized it, because that's what we're trained to do, my brother, who, you know, followed my footsteps and joined the went to Afghanistan shortly after I returned and was ultimately injured during a high-risk rescue mission, shot multiple times, and is still, over the last 2 years, been trying to recover. It's been interesting. It's been interesting to see the amount of support he's gotten and also some of the lack of support. And so ultimately what I'm getting at when I bring that up is that now you got a guy like Jason who, man, he doesn't have to invest the time, the money, he doesn't have to reach out to his friends that are out there serving in the military, but he does it. He makes a conscientious decision every day to go out there of no profit of his own, not for publicity, not for any financial gain, but ultimately to support those service members, my brothers in arms that are over there defending our freedom. So coming home from those kinds of experiences that I explained, and those are not limited to just Rob Effler, they're experiences that just about everyone in here has probably seen or had when they go over there. You know, these guys are faced with a lot of challenges. They come home, they're bitter. They're bitter about what they could or couldn't do over there to get the mission done. They're injured, and you know, that is forever life-changing, you know, when you lose your legs or you're blinded or any of the various injuries that you sustain over there. They're faced with PTSD, and believe me, that's kind of a dirty word, but there's varying degrees of it, but I assure you that anyone who's been in combat has some form of post-traumatic stress disorder, and whether they've experienced it now or they will in 10, 15, 20 years is yet to be seen, but they have it. So it's great that, you know, in the end you've got Jason. He provides a small personal experience. He goes out and meets these people firsthand. He brings many of his former teammates out there. They're engaged in some of this process, the bowling events, you know, the going out to Great Lakes and meeting the men coming in and out of boot camp, the calls to me and my family overseas and my friends. He's not inundated by bureaucracy like some of the bigger organizations out there. Jason's gonna have it his way. He's gonna support the troops in his way, and that's the bottom line. I completely appreciate that about him. And he never forgets. He's always in contact. He's the consummate patriot, and he's a mentor to the community, and most of all, he's my best friend. So, you know, without further ado, I don't wanna hold you up anymore, but I thank you for the opportunity to speak. I'm truly humbled, Jason. Thank you. And again, I'd like another round of applause for all the donors, the guys that are gonna give Jason, his beautiful wife Stacy, and the staff, and ultimately, thank you.
My wife, she does everything, and I just want to give, you know, thank my wife for putting on this event. You know, many nights she stayed up, you know, all night. I don't think she went to sleep last night, and it's a long process, man, and a lot of arguments between me and her, but man, she always gets it done. So I just want to thank Stacey Mckie for putting on another great event. Man, you know what, I just, you know, just meeting Tom for the first time, you know, me and Tommy, when he first came up there, you know, at EFT he's actually trying to, you know, go into our career field, my former career field. Tommy's still playing, so he's trying to go into, to become a football player now at Northwestern, and, you know, Elias Karras, the owner of EFT Sports Performance, in which a lot of guys here spend a lot of their time, you know, told us that, you know, Tom, you know, former Navy SEAL, trying to play college football, and it was an honor for me. I was thrilled. You know, it was like me, you know, meeting my first NFL player all over again. You know, to have the opportunity to train somebody, you know, like Tom in a different career field than what he's used to, And you know, I told him, you know, just the advice that I always, you know, I've been giving him the whole time is that, you know, you definitely got the willpower. I mean, you've got the endurance. I mean, you've done things that, you know, you've seen things that people will never see, and you've done things that nobody wants to do. And you know, I said, you know, football is going to be easy for you. You know, I said, I just thank you for giving me the opportunity to you know, help him, you know, try to achieve something else that he's already achieved. He's already achieved a lot of things, as you can see. And you know, I'm just honored to help him try to achieve another goal that he's pursuing. And you know, it's just an honor for me to have him here. And I haven't known him a long time, but you know, just through our conversations, it seems like I've known him forever. And you know, he's just a great guy. And as you see, I mean, the ultimate patriot. You know, I call him G.I. Joe because I mean, he's done it all. And I wish I could have put his bio in the program. Told him I couldn't do that, and I'm definitely going to listen to him because he's somebody you don't want to mess with if you had the opportunity to read his bio. And it's funny because Tommy always says when he's at EFT, he's scared to look in his eyes. So when you look in his eyes, you can see something. So Tommy always looks at him from the side, and you know, I said, you know what? I said, Tommy, you know what's funny? I said, you know, I do the same thing. I said, even when I asked him to come to the event, I couldn't even look him in his eyes. I said, hey, Tom, I said, you want to come out, you know, to my charity event? But you know, all jokes aside, man, I appreciate these gifts, Tom. I mean, I can't thank you enough, man. And you know, of course, you know, I'm here for anything that you need. And just want to say thank you for, you know, for everything that you've done for this country. You know, I know words don't say a lot, but you know, what you guys have done. I mean, you know, I know everybody in this room is thankful for it as well, but you know, me in particular, I'm really thankful for it. I mean, I appreciate the gifts that you gave me, man. I'll keep it forever, man. Thanks again, and thanks for being here. Now, before we get into comedians, I thought we were doing that first. Of course, my wife corrected me because she has a timeline. She's very detail-oriented. So we're going into a few items from our live auction, and then we have our comedians coming up. So I need two of my brothers to come up here. My boy Devin Hester is here. I need him to come up here. And my other brother, man, Johnny Knox. Man, these two guys are close to me and supporting me, and all my teammates here are supporting me as well. And we have a lot of items from them as well in the back. So make sure you go on and bid on them. And once again, I just want to thank all my teammates and former teammates for taking time out of your busy schedule and being here for my event. So I'm gonna call Devin and Johnny up here real fast. I know you guys are eating. And I'm gonna announce that we got an auctioneer. He goes by the name of G-Man, so he's gonna come up here as well. He's gonna get the live auction going before we transfer it over to the comedians.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and how do you do? My name is Greg Dellinger. My friends do call me the G-Man, and I hope you do too. We've got some incredible live auction items for you to bid on this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll move very, very quickly. If you would like to bid on a particular item, just simply raise your hand, good and high. I will acknowledge your bidding, and we'll continue to ladder the bidding until the item has been. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is very special because while you're living, you can be given so you know where your money will be going. Very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, this evening is all about the men and women who have honorably served and continue to serve the greatest country in the whole wide world, ladies and gentlemen, the home of the brave and the land of the free, the protectors of democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, our first item on the block will be the Johnny Knox jersey, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Knox is in the house. He's got the jersey on, ladies and gentlemen. You take the jersey home. You can't take Johnny home, ladies and gentlemen, but you'll take the jersey home. He'll sign it, he'll do anything you want, ladies and gentlemen. But Johnny is here. We'll open the bidding, ladies and gentlemen. $200. I'm going to give it away right now. $200. Who's going to be my opening bidder right now? Got 200 right now. Who can be 250? I got 2 right now. Who's going to be 2.5? I got 1750 right now. 1750. This young man going once. 1750 going twice. Johnny Knox, all in, all through. Anybody else? Sold right there. 1750. Sold. Well done. Winner, chicken dinner. Our first winner of the evening. Johnny, come on over. You can meet this young man. Well done. There you go. A true blue, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago Bear is going to slip it on. Everybody's got the big guns and everything. Give those winners a nice round of applause, everybody. And how about this, everybody? And he is ready to go. I'll open this item up, everybody. $200. Who's going to give me a Devin Harrison jersey? I got 2 right now. Who's going to get 3 in the back? I got 4 right now. Somebody 5. I got 5 right there. Thank you. I got 5 right now. Who's going to give me 6? I got 5 in the back. 5, 6. Anybody give me 6? I got 5 in the back here. So now it's 6. I got 5. $500. Anybody give me 6? Who's going to give me 6? Devin Harrison, everybody. Mr. Wheels himself. Anybody give me 6? I got 6. Thank you, ma'am. I got $600 here. So now it's anybody else? $750. Sold right there. This beautiful woman. Sold. Sierra Oscar Lima Delta. Devin, come on over here. She wants to meet you, everybody. We got the jersey. We're all ready to go. He's going to sign it on up. Congratulations, everybody. Well done. Next item, everybody, is something very, very special for those in the world of show business, everybody. Here we go. We've got something, ladies and gentlemen, where you can be in a video. This is Anthony Spice Adams' video, everybody.
In a competition, myself and Yester with me. Like I can do yoga, hiking, like all kind of stuff. Like this month I'm supposed to be a fireman. So if you win this auction item, you get the chance to go with me inside my Ford Fiesta, flossing, with the seat back, with the music loud as you can handle it, and we just gonna roll to my next mission. And that's what we gonna do. Drop the mic, exit.
Oh, baby! This is like Mr. Show Business right here. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to roll in the Ford Fiesta, everybody. We're going to be going, we'll probably go west of Route 59 into Aurora or something like that, baby. Get the big, 45s going, get the tunes going, man. And here we go. Get the box on the rocks, everybody. Let's go. Open this up, ladies and gentlemen. Being his video, the first one, his retirement, was over 1 million hits, everybody. I'll sell this one $300. Who wants to be in the video? Roll with him, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to give me this price at $300? Somebody give me 3. Who's going to give me 3? Where do I have it right now? Somebody say, who's going to give me 3? Right here. I got 3. Who's going to give me 1,000 on the bill? I got 9 on this side. Who's going to give me 1,000? Even money. Got it right there, everybody. There you go. I got $1,000 right now. $1,000 right now. Who's going to give me 11? I got 1,000 right now. Somebody give me double ones. Anybody give me 11? I got $1,000. That's what I got right now. Ladies and gentlemen, 1,100. Here we go on the Michael Jordan jersey. 33. 34 over here for Jason Mckie, ladies and gentlemen. Help the warfighters, ladies and gentlemen, in theater. I got 33 right now. You doing at 34? I got 33 going once. 33 on this side going twice. Anybody else at 34? Sold right there. $3,300, everybody.
I have to say always thank you to Jason for all the great work he does and great events he puts. Unfortunately today, the rain, but he has no control over that. Other than that, it's been an awesome time here.
Now, what would you say about the growth of it? Is there a big growth between last year and this year?
Big growth, big growth. This time a lot more people showed up, and I believe from where I was sitting at the auction, a lot of money was raised, so I'm very happy for that.
Excellent. And how is it to see like everybody, the celebrities, sports athletes, everybody coming out to support, something like the troops and everything?
Oh, well, I think it's amazing, and it shows first-class enthusiasm for our troops and our military veterans, that they come out here and do this for them, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to be doing this.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's my first opportunity to get a chance to come out, but I'm happy to be here. And, I'll give it a go, especially out here at the golf course. I'll swing at it. Not so sure how far I'll hit it, but, I'm out for a good
game today.
I mean, I'm going to try to blame it on the weather early right now. But, I mean, my golf game isn't too bad, so we'll see how it goes.
Excellent. And this is your first time out here, you said?
Yeah, first opportunity to come out here.
And how is it to see like so many people coming out to support the event?
Oh, man, it's great. I mean, people come from far and wide to, support this great cause. And a lot of former players come in, and just people that want to come in and help out. And Jason and the McKees, they do a lot of good work with this foundation, and I'm excited to be here.
I actually met Jason this past winter. He trained a couple of guys that I was working with, high school kids, a kid named Ty Isaac who's at SC, and he's such a great guy, and he invited us to come out and tear up the golf course. So we're going to try to be easy on it.
Excellent, not a problem. Have you got some experience golfing? You expecting a good game today?
I'm expecting a game. I've got my son here, where he's a scratch golfer in the family.
Beautiful, beautiful.
But
and how is it to see like so many of the athletes and celebrities coming out to support an event like this?
It's always great. I mean, Jason's a great guy, and it's for a great cause, and so we're just looking forward to having a little fun. Now, we thought we were going to get better weather. Ironically, it's been nice all week, but something tells me the sun's going to come out right when I need that big shot. So.
What's your first name? Zach.
My son Zach. My name is Oliver Gibson, by the way.
Nice to have you guys on board with us. Thanks for coming out to support it.
Shout out to Jason. Shout out to the Steelers, and reluctantly the Bears. I'm a Chicago kid, grew up here, but I played for the Steelers. So.
And Zach, the day before Father's Day, it's got to be nice to come out with your dad, playing a game, golf, and an event like this. You got anybody that you'd like to say hello to at all?
No, but it's fun. I've always liked golf.
I play golf all the time, but I'm looking more for the experience, being affiliated with the Jason McKee Foundation. I think it's a very worthy cause, and I'm just looking forward to meeting all these folks and good people doing great things is what I'm interested in.
Excellent, excellent. Do you have anybody you'd like to give a shout out to at all?
I'd probably like to give a shout out to my wife Rika and my daughter Annika.
Perfect.
How about
Excellent.
that?
Excellent.
And the U.S. Navy.
This is say hello to my daughter over in Kuwait, who's over there working with the USO. I want you to know we got a little rain that's taking place out here. And I think it's about 102 degrees, about 8 o'clock at night for you. And I know it's very hot in the daytime, but we're just going to send you a little bit of coolness from Chicago. Having a great golfing event here. Do well, take care of the troops out there. That's the important thing. Take care of them and as well as yourself. We're looking forward to seeing you at home very shortly, okay? Love you, girl. All right, Tiffany, enjoy life.
I found out through the grapevine, through Lisa E., who is friends with him, So got an opportunity to come out, and I know it was for a great cause, and I was like, great, put me out there. I golf like crap. It's okay.
It's all about the game and the experience.
Yes,
right?
it is. Go out there, hit the ball.
Is there anybody that you'd like to give a shout out to? Any
I'd like to give out, I know it's coming to Father's Day. I would like to give a shout out to my daughter, Milan Simmons. I know you're in Boston. Yay, I used to be a Patriot. So enjoy, have fun, and everyone, my mom, dad, everyone in Chicago, have a great time.
My name's Jim Michael. I'm the Executive Director for Operation Homefront here in Illinois, and proud to have Jason McKee as a member of our advisory board. And what Jason is doing with this event ties in really well with our mission, which is to provide emergency financial and other support to military service members that are junior to mid-level. Usually they've got about 4 or 5 years in. They're at an E6 rank or below. Depending upon what branch of service, you'll have a different title for that. But these are usually younger military families. A lot of families that have deployed service members or wounded warriors find themselves in behind the 8 ball financially, unexpectedly, for medical bills, or even an appliance breaking down, or a roof suddenly finding itself caved in thanks to our wonderful Illinois weather this spring. We provide that financial support system to those families when they need a little bit of additional help. Events like this help raise revenues to go directly to programs that provide that, we call it a safety net, not a safety hammock, is the way we try to think about it. And military families are notorious for not wanting to ask for help. They got a lot of pride. The military attracts those kinds of people, but we are there if they do need it. And one of the great things about my job is I get a chance to get to know members of our military community, like these gentlemen from the 2nd Battalion, 24th Marines, who are here meeting the public, sharing a little bit of Marine culture with these golfers, and hopefully it all ends up with a really nice pile of donated cash, to put it bluntly, that goes to programs that directly help guys like this and their families.
Excellent. Now, is this your first event with Jason?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, we just met each other a few months ago and clicked immediately, and we're very excited, both Jason and Stacy and myself, to see what else we can do in the future.
Is it nice to see like so many people, celebrities, athletes coming out, military people coming out?
Yeah, it's always good to see guys coming out to support a good cause. I think that the next goal for us now is to take that energy and that positive intention and direct it in a specific way so they get to know a little bit more detail about the needs of the military community, get to know them personally in some cases, and understand how their generosity is going to be applied. It always tends to ensure that somebody will keep coming back to an event like this when they have a really clear idea of how that generosity is being applied and that it's being applied in an appropriate way. So that's part of my responsibility, and it's something I enjoy doing, being able to share some information with these guys that understand who the real heroes are and want to be able to step up and support.
Excellent. Have you got any information that we could put up on screen, like a number, a website, any way for people to try to contact you?
Absolutely. My direct phone number is 312-339-4400, and not only do I want you to call that number if you're interested in supporting us, I want you to call that number if you know a military service family that may need our services. That's why we exist. And I want to hear about those situations. I want to be able to reach out to them and let them know how easy it is to apply for that kind of support and get that kind of assistance that they don't just need, but they deserve.
Thank you, Jason, for hooking me up with these guys. They really know how to play golf, and I don't have to carry them, so it's awesome.
Hey, maybe we'll pick up our balls together.
I won, longest putt! It reminded me that I have to dedicate most of the summer to playing golf.
Oh yeah.
Great job, man.
All right.
Baby. It's your growl.
Look at that go. What I got? Hey! We made it. All right, now give me any other ball but a Bears ball. Let's see what that is.
Just want to express my appreciation to Jason and Stacy and everybody from the Mckie Foundation for working so hard to put this on together. Most organizations that try to put on a golf event of this scope have paid staff and all kinds of people to pitch in and help it, and they did this out of a labor of love on their own time. They've got small kids, and Jason's got a ton of different stuff going on. I just really am impressed with the kind of dedication they have, and on behalf of the many families in Illinois that count on organizations like yours to support programs like Operation Homefront, I just want to thank you. And I'm really looking forward to continuing to work with you guys, find more creative ways and fun ways and very impactful ways to help those young service member families that need that help.
And just on behalf of the Jason Mckie Foundation, we're honored to partner with Operation Homefront, and we appreciate everything you guys do and that you're going to do, and we look forward to the future. I think it looks very bright. Yeah. And just meeting Jim for the first time and actually getting in touch with Operation Homefront Homefront, it really hit home when I told Jim when I first met him it was a blessing because everything, all the programs that they have in place are things that me and my wife and members of my foundation, you know, wanted to donate to. And I always told them it wasn't hard raising any funds, it's hard finding people, you know, people that are in emergency need, people that are going through hardships, veterans that are coming back, not being able to get a job.
Right.
You know, those are the people that we want to touch and reach out to. And they've done, you know, I mean, unbelievable things. I mean, they've given people homes and houses, and I mean, they've done a lot more than that. They've done toys for kids during the Christmas holidays, and even more than that, they're building veteran communities for disabled veterans to have a place to live and to fellowship amongst each other. And you know, that's what it's about. You know, raising funds and taking, you know, some of your time out and helping guys that dedicate so much to this country. And that's what they've been doing. We're glad to be partnering with them, and hopefully we continue to raise a lot more funds. And like I said, the future looks bright, so we're excited about that.
Yeah. Go Bears.
Yes, sir.
Why did you drive all the way? Hi. Sorry, I don't know the rules. Come on.
I appreciate it. No, right, no problem. No, this is actually my second. You know, every time it gets better and better. You know, I'm just glad that I'm out here being a part of something special. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's nice. It shows a lot, the type of character and type of hearts that all these people came out. You know, I'm glad that a lot of people out here participating. I'm just glad that we're all out here having fun.
Excellent. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Give a shout out to Jason Mckie for hosting this event. It's beautiful.
Excellent. Thank you so much.